Europe must reduce its dependency on the United States. The great risk Europe faces is that it gets caught up in crises that are not ours.
French President Emmanuel Macron told Politico that he thinks that the Europeans should not be America followers. What's your reaction to that, to what the French president said and to the general direction it seems Europe is going now?
I said, be careful what you wish for, as we were talking about Norway, Finland, Sweden, and such, and going to 32 countries in NATO. This euphoria will not last. We are going to sever the transatlantic link. We're going to see the exact opposite of the euphoria we had with this 32-nation expansion of NATO. And it's going to be because of what we're doing, because Europeans are understanding that one of the purposes of our support for Ukraine, in addition to making billions of dollars for the defense contract, is to reestablish our economic and security hegemony over Europe. That's part of the reason we're doing it. And and Germany's going to lead this pack, I think. Maybe France too.
The leaked documents include American assessments of Russian capabilities in Ukraine.
Photos of the allegedly top-secret documents were recently posted on social media.
Recent data leaks that come out of top U.S. intelligence agencies like the CIA and the NSA revealed that the U.S. has been actively spying on and wiretapping its allies like Canada, Israel, and South Korea. What do you think about the U.S. spying on its own allies?
This is nothing new. Nothing new at all. I mean, during my administration, they spied on Colin Powell when he found out that the NSA had transcripts of his telephone calls with Sergei Lavrov, for example. He essentially called him up and said, this is something you do routinely? You really spying on your own cabinet officers? Oh, yes, of course. We even had the brouhaha with the UN. We were listening to the UN Security Council deliberations in secret. In fact, my research shows we've been doing it since at least 1945. And as we got more and more sophisticated at the NSA, we did it more. These programs that Edward Snowden revealed are not just used against Americans. We use them against everyone. So that's nothing new. Second, it's one of the reasons, I think, and this has been building over time, why if you look at very sophisticated polling, and some of that's done by my own army, because they call it preparation of the battlefield. They want to sense people's views that their territory might be once or twice or three times contested and the U.S. Army might have to go out and do something. And so they do these sophisticated polls in places like Pakistan, South Korea, you name it. And we're finding that the majority of those populations, sometimes 60, 70% of those under 40, think the greatest threat to the future of their lives is the United States of America.